going on? Today we're going to learn how to put a photo booth together. This version is the Danny Max Pro photo booth with the DSLR camera. It's really easy to set up, so just guys follow along and watch every step. What I like to do is I like to put it on the table just because I don't want to be bending down so much. So we'll clear off the space. We'll throw it on the table. This way you can work from a higher ground. As you open it up, you'll see all the parts in there. You can just kind of start taking everything out as needed. This bottom piece is the one we're going to start with first. From there, keep removing the foams. Move this first one to the side. And then you have these two putters down here at the bottom. You'll see the one with there's one that has the four locking posts, and you'll see they just kind of clip on. So what you can do, you can just remove the face off of the top to make it easier. Placing in the 4 spots where it goes. And then just hook it to the little hook on the inside. One's gonna go on top. Again, just hook on the little red hooks. Make sure it's hooked. And then we have this back. This one's gonna be for the printer. You can see this one only has the 2 little holes. And you can put this little plastic back on that one because we don't need it just yet. From there you can drop it to the floor. Kind of figure out where you're gonna put the photo booth. It's not gonna be perfect at first, but it'll kind of go there. And then you can put the actual top part. With the screen camera. Set that right in. You come around this way. And this is where you'll see all the cables and everything that makes it work. Make sure you clip on this top part. Entangle everything. Okay, so you have your main power line. This is gonna be this one. For your main power, you're gonna take this one all the way to the bottom. And typically, I just like to leave just a little bit hanging. And then this next one, it's an IEC cable. This one's for the printer. So you're gonna feed that one about halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through. So once you go past this half mark, you can feed it through that. And this one's also for your printer. It's the USB cable. You're gonna feed that the same way as the printer power cable. Alright, from there we can take these plastic pieces and then put them back on. Get that one there. This is gonna go on top. And as you can see, it's gonna leave a little space right there for those cables. And then put this one back here. Alright. Okay. Next step is to put on the tray for the printer. Get the side with the notches on this side. Lock it in place. And that's pretty much it. From there, just connect it to the power, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so here's our printer. We're gonna take it out of the case. Bring it to the photo booth. Remember, we have our printer power on this side and our USB. Make sure that's plugged in. Before you turn it on, you're gonna open it up, make sure everything's kind of in place. Sometimes these tend to fall out, so it's just good to make sure it's all in place before turning everything on. Most of the time, inside this catch tray, you'll see this picture catcher that just goes hooked on right here. And from there, you can flip the switch, turn it on, fix these cables, all this extra slack, you can pull it back through. So it's nice and clean. Grab the door. Once it's all nice and clean, grab the door, slap it on. Next thing we can do is we can finally power this photo booth up. You have two switches on this one, so make sure you switch those first. Let's just turn on our power first right here. Power's on. Then you're gonna do these two switches. Kind of hard to reach, but you can throw in there. There goes one. It's one big one and one really thin one. So this one has two switches. Then you have one switch on this module over here, right on this side. Flip that one on. And then we have our camera. Flip that one on. Always make sure the camera is set to manual. And then you can turn on your tablet, which is the buttons right here on this side. All right, it's on. Wait for the photo booth to boot up. Okay, so now that the tablet is booted up, we're gonna log in. Okay, so the next step is going to be installing the template onto the photo booth. So we're just going to log into Darkroom Booth. It's the software that we use for photo booth. And then from there we can start the booth. We haven't set up our printer yet, so we're just going to continue, and we're going to adjust our camera. Don't forget to add your bounce card for the flash. Okay, so right here we're adjusting our camera, the backdrop, everything together. Again, make sure the backdrop is straight. It's not crooked like this. Again, make sure the cables are tucked in. Okay. Now from here, we're gonna start off by zooming the camera as far out as possible. So right there, you'll see the camera is zoomed out all the way. You can just move the little camera wheel. And from here, since it's really far away, we can probably get away with pushing the photo booth forward some. Bada bing. We pretty much have to adjust it to where you can't see the sides of the walls from the photo booth. You can bring it in just a little bit more and just keep finely adjusting it. So at this point you can see just a little bit. From here I think you can zoom it in just a tad bit and make sure that's kind of in focus. You can take this outer wheel and focus the lens, and then you'll be set to go. From here, then you're all at this point. You're all set, installing the template, having everything going on the software. So next thing we need to do is install the printer so we can print. To make sure our printer's connected, or if we ever need to get out of this booth mode, all you can do is press escape on your keyboard and it'll take you out of the booth mode. We're gonna go to global controls, and then you'll see the DMP right there. That's our printer that we're using. You see how it says 0 detected. So you're gonna put auto finder, click OK, and then it'll show the 1. If you double click it, it'll tell you how many prints you have remaining. So like the roll that's on this printer, it has 179 remaining 4x6 prints. If you ever need to know when to change it. Once that's set up, hit back again, go back to start booth, and then you can take your first test picture. Your first picture is done. At this point, you can run a test, see how everything looks, print one out. Once you connect it to the Wi-Fi, you can put in a phone number to make sure the Wi-Fi is working and the picture's coming in through the text messages. And that's pretty much it. Your photo booth is ready. In this picture in particular, we might need to adjust the colors. It looks a little bit dark, so once you go back in, you can go back into the camera mode. Again, to exit the photo booth mode, just hit escape on the keyboard. You're gonna go to your settings, go to camera, and then you can change the ISO. If you want to go a little bit brighter, go up to the next number available. This one's 400. Start your booth, and your picture will be a little bit brighter. Maybe stand back a little bit further. That's better. Again, press OK, print out a copy, type in your phone number. That looks a lot brighter, so you can just adjust accordingly. Whether you need to go brighter or darker, you really just change the ISO. It's the most important part. And that's it. We got our picture came in through the text message, so we're set to go.